Hey everybody, Chris from the Blu-ray Critic doing an unboxing of the 50th anniversary limited edition of Lawrence of Arabia starring Peter O'Toole. And this is essentially one of the crown jewels of my Blu-ray collection. And if you love great epic films, you can't go wrong with Lawrence of Arabia. It's just number one in my opinion as far as epic films are concerned. And don't get me wrong, there's other great ones like Ben-Hur, Spartacus, Cleopatra, even though Cleopatra gets criticized a lot. But as far as this film is concerned, I absolutely love it, and we get a really beautiful 4K restoration print. Of course, it's downscaled to 1080p, but you've never seen this film as clear, as sharp, with the fine details in this edition. Of course, there's another edition as well. It's a 2-disc edition, but does not include the 3rd and 4th disc. It does not include the coffee table book, which this set does, and I'm going to get into that as well. And you also get a 70mm authentic film frame, which is pretty cool. I'm going to show you in a second as well. So this is pretty heavy. I would say it's about 4 or 5 pounds, and it's 12 by 12 inches, so it's relatively the size of a laser disc. So let me show you the thickness of the spine. Really nice. And you get tons and tons of special features thanks to that 3rd disc, with which holds a lot of great extra goodies. So the first disc is essentially the all-new 4K restoration of the feature film. You also get a picture-in-picture feature. It's Secrets of Arabia, picture and graphics track. It's a Blu-ray exclusive. So essentially you get information, tidbits, about the production, about Lawrence, things like that. It's pretty enjoyable, but sometimes it does get annoying because the picture goes from big to small constantly throughout the film, but some people may find that interesting. So that's all you get for disc 1. On disc 2, you get Peter O'Toole revisits Lawrence of Arabia. It's another Blu-ray exclusive. You also get the Making of Lawrence of Arabia documentary, a conversation with Steven Spielberg. And Steven Spielberg absolutely loves Lawrence of Arabia, and it's one of the films that inspired him to be a filmmaker. I mean, it's just a really great piece to take a look at. So you also get Man Jordan, The Camels Are Cast. You also get a feature called In Search of Lawrence, Romance of Arabia, Wind, Sand, and Star, The Making of a Classic. It's a 1970 version, and that was essentially filmed on 35mm print, so it looks pretty good for for a feature that's ported over onto the Blu-ray. You also get newsreel footage of the New York premiere. You also get theatrical advertising campaign. So if you had the 2-disc edition, that's all you get. So this is what the 3rd bonus disc holds. You get Never Before Seen deleted scene with introduction by Anne V. Coates, who is the editor of the film. You also get The Lure of the Desert, Martin Scorsese on Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence at 50, a classic restored. It essentially talks about the whole restoration process and how important it was to remaster this film in 4K so you can see the fine details, and it's just a really wonderful added bonus, and it's about I would say around 12 minutes long for that feature. You also get In Love with the Desert, King Hussein visits Lawrence of Arabia set, Wind, Sand, and Star. You also get, that's basically the same feature that's on disc 2, so you get that on disc 3 as well. You also get archival interviews with William Friedkin, Sidney Pollack, and Steven Spielberg, and trailers and TV spots. And the trailers and TV spots are in HD, so that's a nice added touch as well. So disc 4 is basically the CD soundtrack with 2 previously unreleased tracks and the original score from the film. It's really nice. I'm going to get into that as well. So here's the back. You get some credits down there for the film, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the epic groundbreaking film, limited collector's edition. So let's open this bad boy up. Let's take a look inside. If I could get this out of here. It's a really thick slip case to plastic, but really nice. And the whole feel of it is really nice. It's not like a cheap, flimsy cardboard. It's really, really, really thick. Really cool. And I love the artwork on this book right here. So you get a ribbon right here that basically pull from the side here. I know there's other reviews of this on YouTube, so I just thought I'd add mine as well. Let's talk about this great film. So here we go. Here is the book itself. Let me pop it up. Some really nice pictures in here. So you get a little Steven Spielberg talking about the film. Really nice. One of the opening sequences of Lawrence going through the desert. Really, really cool stuff. You get also a preface by Leonard Maltin, the film critic. Really nice shot there. Look at that. So we can go through the pages, get an idea. Really nice. Some rare footages of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Look at that with Omar Sharif, Peter O'Toole there, and of course the director. Wrapping the shooting in England. Really nice. This is one of those films that you could pop it in for like a few minutes and you'll end up watching the whole thing. It's just that amazing. Every frame of this film is just epic. It's just beautifully shot in every way. I can't say enough about this one. And this score, not to mention, I mean, it's just an amazing score. It just brings back so many childhood memories, you know. I mean, obviously, this film wasn't from my childhood because I did grow up in the 90s, late 80s. But I remember seeing this as a kid, and I was actually like my jaw dropped seeing this in the theaters because in Hollywood there's a theater called the Egyptian Theater. They bring back these great epics and they'll show it on film, and I did see this in 70 millimeter. So if you get a chance, definitely add that to your bucket list. You definitely have to see Lawrence of Arabia on a huge screen, just the way it's meant to be seen. I mean, sure, it's great to see it at home as well, but you definitely have to check out that beautiful cinematography on a huge theater screen. Look at that, really nice. I know a lot of people aren't going to buy this set because it's pretty big and bulky, and I agree with them, but you definitely owe it to yourself to have a really nice collectible. If you're going to buy a collectible gift set, you definitely have to get Lawrence of Arabia. Just that beautiful. Really nice. Really cool. So that's basically the book. Show you the spine on that. And there's nothing on the back. So next up we get the film frame. So let me bring out my phone here because I need to add some light in the background. See if you can make it out there. Pretty nice shot there. Lawrence sitting in the office. Really nice. So it's a limited edition set. So this one is numbered 28,413. There's nothing on the back. Just the back of the film frame. Alright, so let's take a look at the discs. So like I said, you get 4 discs. Here's the back. And I actually have the regular 2-disc edition as well. So this is the regular 2-disc. So that's the difference between the 4-disc, the back of the 4-disc set, and the regular 2-disc. While I'm at it, let me just show you what's inside the 2-disc. Well, I already used that code anyway for the HD, for the ultraviolet thing. So you get disc 1, advertisement material, and disc 2. And really nice artwork as well with the Lawrence in the background. I don't know if I could get the disc out. Really cool. This is just a continuation of the shot. Really nice. Alright, so let's take a look at the 4-disc set. Here's the spine on it. Really nice. Let's take a look inside. So you get the CD soundtrack guide here. Tells you what's on it. And yeah, 2 of them are bonus tracks. So the bonus tracks are tracks 12 and 16. The exit music and the entrance. So here is disc 1. Got disc 2. The added gift set disc 3. with all the great bonus features. And yeah, the CD soundtrack's actually on this side. That's the CD soundtrack. And the background is the same shot of Lawrence from the 2-disc edition. Really, really nice. Like I said, this is one to own in your collection. You can't go wrong with this amazing set. Like I said, this is one of the crown jewels of my collection. I'll eventually get another big box edition someday, but like I said, this one takes up a bit of a room, so it's 12 by 12, like I said, the size of a Laserdisc. But you owe it to yourself to pick this up. I got this from Amazon on a great deal. Hopefully you can too. So anyhow, thanks for taking a look at these at this limited edition box set of Lawrence of Arabia, the 50th anniversary 4K restoration edition. And I'll see you guys soon in one of my next updates. Take care.